Hi Geminis, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So I'm going to give you two colors, a green or a blue, all right? I want you to focus on these two colors. What color comes to your mind first, all right? Because you're trying to train your intuition so you don't rely on tarot readings because images are everywhere, okay? Only reason why images is on a piece of paper because we burn down forestries, all right? So trust your own intuition. Focus on these two colors, okay? Close your eyes, okay? And give yourself a few seconds. Green. What do you think about Aries person, or maybe the actions or activities in your mind? Maybe looking at being very courageous when it comes to maybe a creativity, Gemini. Geminis are very talkative, okay? So use that energy, Gemini. Into me, I think, okay? I can use my articulation, okay, to be more flexible. Maybe there's a con around you when it comes to someone being very active in your everyday energy. So use your intuition, okay? You could be a singer, all right, or a journalist or a teacher, Gemini. Okay, maybe you're teaching something and you're very curious to take more action. Maybe you're going back to school, all right, to maybe increase maybe your articulate self, okay? Because now you're looking at maybe being more versatile or more talkative, because Geminis are very talkative. So it'd be very good for you to be a salesperson, all right, or maybe a singer, or maybe you're into different languages. Because now you're looking at actions. Maybe you're very much into the Mars. Maybe you could be a masculine person or thinking of a masculine person. Or maybe just in that courage, Gemini, to take the courage because you've got the ability to increase, okay, your intuition and your intellectual properties, all right? Don't let the internet take over you, all right? Okay, because the prize is your soul. All right, you own your own soul, you own your own power, okay? You're looking at maybe survival, or maybe you're concentrating your energy on a creative idea. Oh, when it comes to maybe a Gemini person, or you feel blocked. Maybe you feel blocked, my darling, when it comes to maybe finances, but you can increase it by using your intuition. But drink some love back into yourself. Remember, it's all about the relationship with yourself first, okay? So you can manage your emotions, so you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself, okay? So that you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself when it comes to managing your emotions, so you can identify your intuition to bring in your spiritual wealth that brings in the flowetry of the poetry of spiritual wealth, okay? So you look at balancing when it comes to the masculine and feminine energy in you, so you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you, okay? So now we're looking at maybe researching, Gemini. You could be researching how to take more actions, more courage to maybe learning, maybe being very studious. Maybe you've got three people in your energy disturbing maybe your research, maybe when it comes to your knowledge, because I can see maybe someone spying maybe in your energy. Okay, Gemini. So please use your intuition. Okay, because now you're looking at being curious. Remember, curiosity kills the cat. All right, but the cat gets 9 lives and use your intuition. Stay away from people, things, and places that like to gossip. Because maybe someone's spying on your information, researching. Because now you're looking at prying eyes when it comes to maybe a magician. Maybe you feel like maybe someone's being very manipulative when it comes to maybe you researching something, Gemini. All right, but you've got the ability to maybe channel anything that's on your table. So just keep your heart open. Manifestation is about what's above is below, but you have to have the truth when it comes to your creativity. Okay, because someone is handing you a surprise. Okay, when it comes to you increasing your maybe your interest in a manifestation and researching. Maybe you're researching how to maybe build a home, make more secure. Maybe you're researching about twin flames, soulmates. You've got the ability to do that, Gemini. Maybe you're in that learning stage, but you're manifesting something though. But keep the heart open, walk in love, talk in truth. Keep correcting your flaws. The heart is the key. The heart is the seat of the soul. That's manifestation. Because what monkey do, monkey say? Because it seems like there's a little monkey in your energy. Or it could be the monkey inside of you playing tricks on you. Trickery, dickery, dock. The mouse of deception. Read up the clock. And now you've got a serpent round your neck. But you've got the power to release. Maybe you're holding on information due to manipulation. But now you got the truth of information. Now you're letting it go, and now you feel free at the mind, because the mind has to have a conscious mind. Remember, it was clouded. Now it's free. Maybe you're clearing some, because truth, all right, you can make many breakthroughs. So now I see the courage. Maybe you're walking more courage and the ability when it comes to opportunities, because now you're holding the truth in your hand, because now the heart is covered in unconditional love. Maybe you'll think about an air sign person, maybe a Gemini person, when it comes to maybe someone broke your heart, maybe looking at sorrows, grief, but now you're coming into information, clarity. Maybe you're learning about holding back a budget, or learning to hold back information so you can study your manifestations, so you can focus and study on your creativities. Focus by using your intuition. You can turn your visions. So when you study your dreams, okay, you can study your visions and turn it into reality. Because that's how I learned how to drive, all right, when I was 16, okay? Intuition, all right, it inspired you to take action. Same thing, I studied, all right, my dreams told me, study, go to school. They told me what study to take, oil and gas. Here I am today. So maybe you're doing the same thing, focusing on your dreams and turning all your visions into reality. So now you're free, but you have to have a free mind. Maybe you're holding back information, maybe from a Capricorn person. You're controlling, someone controlling maybe your information, maybe. Because maybe they're creating manipulation for your research, maybe, or your plans. Maybe you're in the midst of searching for something. Very curious, because someone's spying. Someone's trying to take control. Because when you have too much money on the mind, you're blocking your higher self, okay? And then when you got too much money on the heart will become heavy, okay? Because the heart will be weighed, okay, when it comes to judgment time. How heavy is your heart? Is it light as a feather, or as heavy as a stone? Maybe you're thinking about maybe someone tried to control information when it comes to thinking about maybe a Queen of Swords. Maybe thinking about a Queen of Swords, an air sign person. When it comes to clarity, when it comes to the philosopher's stone, anyone can take the stone at sword, at any stone. All you got to do is walk in love, talk in truth. There you go, clarity. You're making major breakthroughs when it comes to maybe a plan or an idea, because now I can see structure now. Maybe learn about structure, how to bring in manifestation through the structure of the 4 elements of the earth. What's above is below. You can take dust and make it into anything. You don't need help from everybody, man. You don't need it. So now you're holding back, and you're now maybe feeling free of maybe control. Maybe you feel free of control now. Yeah, maybe you're running. Yeah, maybe you got memories. Maybe you want to run towards a Queen of Swords. Maybe you're thinking about X. When it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but no, when it comes, yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Because now you're thinking about information that's invested, maybe of a Taurus person. When it comes to maybe a Gemini person, they're looking at stagnation to break someone's heart. Because now someone's thinking or restoring or rejoining the world. Maybe you're thinking about the cousin of death. When you go to bed, that's your bed, your coffin. Because your cousin of death is when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, write all your dreams down so you can focus on your creativity and you can turn them into visions. So your answers will help you, lead you that way, all right? So now you're saying, I'm investing in a cup of love. Maybe I was a bit immature, but I'm looking at my intuition. And I'm starting about manifestation. It's about the heart. Yeah, maybe look at a tarot reader, Aquarius person, a Queen of Swords. Maybe Gemini, you're thinking about maybe holding back information about tarot reader. Maybe there's a conflict, a rival, but it's the truth. The truth is here anyway about maybe God's Tour Cup. Soulmates. Maybe someone think about a soulmate, a Queen of Swords in her community, someone at home that's a higher priestess. Maybe someone's studying but holding back information to a Queen of Swords behind her back. Now you look at an ex, maybe a Taurus person when it comes to information. Gemini, maybe you're looking within your own cup of love. Maybe you feel like you've been catfished. Now you threw away maybe a Taurus person into the sea. Because now you're looking at, maybe you can see unsurety, but when you look at your intuition, you see more reassurance. Maybe someone was lying about maybe a Queen of Swords. So now maybe someone's running from an ex because it was a lie. Maybe an ex-Taurus person is running away from an Aquarius person because it was a lie. Yeah, maybe with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, maybe think about ex. Maybe it was living with an ex, but they weren't living, they were camping because it was free information and free money. So now someone's holding back a budget, or someone's maybe blocking someone from someone's community because someone's lying, stealing, and cheating. When it comes to their options, there's no more options in this house. There's no money, no nothing. Sorry, bye-bye. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in this emotion, in this home. This is why someone's lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend. So now maybe someone's running away from someone's ex, a Queen of Swords, because she's a very honest person. She's looking at transformation. Look at her looking hard. You don't transform, you know. You get blocked. Now ex is running. Because now someone's heartbroken. Remember, the heart, you see it, the soul. Maybe you're heartbroken by an ex. When it comes to maybe partnership, someone acting like a friend or a Taurus person. When it comes to getting information behind the back, because somebody wants to hold back information about Queen of Swords, because in this house someone was lying, so you got to use your intuition. It's something about investments, something about inheritance maybe, or a gift, money, shared assets. Somebody was relying on it, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that was learning, stalking. Maybe someone invested in this, a third party person. Maybe there's a third party, a hidden feeling. Because now maybe there's an end of a cycle, because you're using your intuition. End of a cycle. Maybe someone decides to wash their bloody washing now. And now they're maybe seeing on the washing line outside, the whole community seeing your dirty laundry. Oh yeah, baby. Because someone's lying, stealing, cheating about a third party person. Maybe someone just likes lots of events in this home. Maybe someone's blocking events in this house. Or maybe someone's blocking a third party person from this house. Or someone's community. There's a hidden feeling. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend in this house. Because in this house, it's very demonic. And someone's angry and jealous. Maybe about an ex, about a soulmate. Who's healed their heart. Restored their heart back. Maybe there's a judgment about a Capricorn person. When it comes to maybe blocked intuition. And someone tried to block someone's cup of love maybe. Gemini, you're looking at maybe a Queen of Swords as the Empress, but a third party person was lying, a Taurus or Libra person. Now they're trying to run away from a Queen of Swords, Gemini. Yeah, they're trying to run away. Yeah, maybe a fire sign person is leaving them behind. A King of Wands. Maybe Gemini, you're thinking about deception behind the back of a King of Wands, maybe. Maybe a King of Wands is healing his heart because of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, because now they're seeing the lie when it comes to maybe the Empress being the Queen of Swords. Maybe think about an ex, maybe, and now you're healing your heart, Gemini. When it comes to maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Maybe he was setting up camp, and now there's an ending of a broken heart. Every ending has a new beginning. Maybe you're ending with a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe an ex you're walking away from because they're with a King of Wands. Under deception, Gemini. Maybe being very blunt about a Cancer person when it comes to maybe fighting with maybe a King of Swords over someone's foundation. Someone's got maybe a fight when it comes to not standing up for God's Two of Cups. Because they went to a foundation under maybe betrayal when it comes to the truth. Maybe you're thinking about Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you're thinking about healthier boundaries. It's a burden. Invest in a Taurus person. Maybe you want to invest in a Queen of Swords, an Earth Angel, the Empress. Queen of Swords, Empress is everywhere, isn't it? Maybe someone wants to fight for the sake of fighting, Gemini. Gemini, we're looking at the energy of maybe you studying. Maybe you're looking at your circumstances, or maybe looking at your responsibilities or your actions when it comes to maybe manipulation, when it comes to maybe research and stalking. Maybe you feel free now. Maybe you feel released. Because maybe you held back information from a Queen of Swords. Now you feel released now because someone's running away from a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords said, I dare you, boy. And now someone's running from a Queen of Swords. Someone too honest for someone. Someone has clarity about the stableness, the wiseness of this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about self-sufficiency person. A very total, honest person. Maybe you run away from your ex, maybe. A Queen of Swords. Maybe an ex ran from a Queen of Swords because someone looking at investment into stalking. And they were relying on it. An earth sign person done investments or manipulation. when it comes to maybe a hidden feeling of maybe learning the cult practice. I don't know what you lot do, the cult thing, man. I don't understand you lot, boy. Let me keep my opinions to myself. Maybe you're looking at maybe a third party person, but it's gone to a 4 cup. Maybe you're invested in maybe a Taurus person when it comes to daily routines, when it comes to maybe celebrations, events. Maybe looking at a family, friend, or circle of friends support. Maybe you don't feel like an earth sign person is supporting you emotionally. So you're tying up that ending that cycle, because it became a 4 cups. Someone had no empathy. They just wanted the manipulation. They just wanted information about Tyree that's at home, that someone's holding a budget from, because they wanted to party. So now maybe you're looking at your friend or memories, of maybe trying to complete the cycle by using your intuition. Because now that 4 become 5. Maybe someone feels this loss, regret, grief over maybe a home because it was hidden feeling about someone using someone's intellectual property and held on to the budget. So now there's a home problem because someone's lying, stealing, cheating in someone's home. So now maybe someone's blocked from someone's home, maybe an Aries person or Aquarius person, or blocked from someone's community, from a Pisces person or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. They seem to be at the end of a cycle, because somebody was going to someone's home doing events, but maybe stealing people's properties and holding onto people's property when they're invited there. So maybe someone's using the white supremacy rule book. I invite you to my yard. It could be your house, your country, your community, your nation, and there's you lot doing your own regulation, your own policy. Hello, I got my own house rules. Why? Because your house is your castle, your house is your identity. I did not tell you to come over with your white supremacy rule, but it doesn't matter if it's a white, black, pink, blue, dog, puss, dog, whatever. So now someone was acting like a friend in someone's home, so they can colonize it, colonize their feelings, colonize their resources, taking people's intellectual properties, taking up people's budgets, financial budgets, scheming, scamming. So now Gemini, maybe you're thinking about the Empress when it comes to maybe thinking about this lie, when it comes to Queen of Swords. Maybe someone's healing their heart because maybe an ex ran away, and now remember, every ending has a new beginning. Okay? All right, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys, and bye.